Hey everyone, and happy Saturday. Welcome to this Saturday edition of Sports Talk with Riley King. I'm your host, Riley King, and welcome to this weekend's edition of Sports Talk with Riley King. We got a lot to talk about today on the broadcast here. We're going to talk about some hockey, basketball, and baseball. Let's begin with hockey news. As you know, big hockey news happened yesterday. So let's dive in and dissect that right now. Boston Bruins, it's going to look different for next year's season. We're losing a few players. First, Weymouth native Charlie Coyle is being traded by the Boston Bruins ahead of the NHL trade deadline. He'll be heading over to Colorado Avalanche team. Next, Boston Bruins captain Brad Marchand is being traded to the defending Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. He is currently our team captain for the Bruins, but not anymore. He'll be heading to Florida Panthers. And then Bruins defensive Brandon Carlo is being traded to the Toronto Maple Leafs as the Bruins clean house before the NHL trade deadline. So we're losing a couple players. Wow. Now let's talk about the Bruins. They had, if you remember, they played on Saturday, March 1st. Also, they played on Sunday, March 2nd, Tuesday, March 4th, and Thursday, March 6th. Let's talk about those games right now. So on Saturday, March 1st, the Bruins won that game. Excellent job, Bruins. They played the Penguins, and the final score was Bruins 3 and Penguins 2. Excellent job on winning that game. Then on Sunday, March 2nd, Bruins played Wild. Unfortunately, Bruins could not get any score on the board. The final score was Bruins 0 and Wild 1. The Wild won that game. And then on Tuesday, March 4th, Bruins played the Predators. Unfortunately, the Bruins did not do well in that game either. The final score of that game was Predators 6 and Bruins 3. And then on Thursday, March 6th, the Bruins played Carolina Hurricanes. Unfortunately, the Bruins did not do well in that game either. The final score of that game was Hurricanes 3 and Bruins 2. So, they did not do pretty well this week. Only Saturday they did well, but the rest of the week they did not do pretty well. The Bruins do have a game today at 3 p.m. against Tampa Bay Lightning. The question is, can the Bruins win today's game? Tampa Bay Lightning has 37 wins and 21 losses. Meanwhile, the Bruins have 28 wins and 28 losses. So, hopefully the Bruins can try to win today's game, but sounds like Tampa Bay Lightning is doing better. So, we'll have to wait and see. And Bruins dropped to the 7th in the Atlantic Division. So, we'll have to wait and see how the game plays out. Game time at 3 p.m. today. And now, switching gears, let's go into basketball news. And Celtics, if you remember, Celtics, they played on Sunday, March 2nd. And the final score of that game, Celtics did win that game. The final score was Celtics 110 and Nuggets 103. Excellent job, Celtics. And then Wednesday, March 5th, Celtics won that game as well against Trailblazers. The final score of that game was Celtics 128 and Trailblazers 118. Excellent job on winning that game as well, Celtics. And Thursday, March 6th, Celtics had a game as well, and they won that game as well. They won pretty much every game so far this week. The final score of that game was Celtics 123 and 76ers 105. Excellent job on that game, Celtics. Wow. And Celtics will be playing tonight at 8:30 p.m. against Los Angeles Lakers. We'll have to wait and see who will win that game. I'm going to say Celtics can win tonight's game. That will be my prediction. Let me know your prediction. And, yeah, I want to hear from you in the comment section. What is your prediction for tonight's game for Celtics? Celtics are 45-18, and Los Angeles Lakers are 40-21. Also, I want your thoughts on the big shakeup for the Boston Bruins. Let me know that as well. Email me at RileyKing12@gmail.com, or let me know in the comment section below. And do you think the Bruins can win today's game as well? Let me know. And switching gears now, last but not least, let's talk about some baseball. Boston Red Sox, they have a spring training game today at 1:05 p.m. against Minnesota Twins. And that does it for this edition of Sports Talk with Riley King. Thank you for tuning in for this edition and this week's edition of Sports Talk with Riley King. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday and weekend. I will not be on next Saturday, but I will see you in a few Saturdays from now. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Bye.